Would you say big game for Russell Wilson in Dallas, or there's really no itching to get Jaxson Dart in there regardless of the record? Read some East Rutherford Big Blue tea leaves for me, if you don't mind, Mike.
Well, I think, Rich, that if the Giants believe that Jaxson Dart would be able to perform at a sufficient level, given the blocking that's available to him, I think he'd already be out there. The mere fact that they were reportedly preparing a package of plays for Jaxson Dart week 1 against the Commanders. I mean, this isn't the Cordell Stewart slash offense, right? If you've got a package of plays for the guy who is your starting quarterback in waiting, why are you not starting him? And I think they're waiting for the right time to make this move. I think it's inevitable that they make the move. I just think maybe they need a little more evidence that Russell Wilson isn't going to be the guy that they need him to be. And then they flip to Jaxson Dart when they think he's ready. And it's going to be when they think he's ready to go out there and play. Remember, when Eli Manning was a rookie, they were 5-4 with Kurt Warner. And they benched Warner because that's when they thought Eli Manning was ready. And some thought they should just ride that out. They have a winning record with Kurt Warner. Let Eli Manning sit until next year. So whenever they think Dart is ready to go out there and function, given the pieces around him, that's when he's going to go. And I think it could be as soon as week 3, Sunday Night Football, Chiefs at Giants on NBC and Peacock.
I mean, and then if it's not that, you're hard-pressed to look at their schedule and see something, if you will, soft enough, other than the fact that there's one at New Orleans after home dates against the two teams that played in Brazil, and the Giants, based on their performance in week 1, don't appear to be equipped to maybe come up with a win in those games offensively. But right after New Orleans is short week against the world champs before you visit Denver. Ask Cam Ward how that was. At Philadelphia, home for San Francisco, at Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit. Oh, my goodness. I mean, it's hard to see that spot where you're like, okay, it's probably best to put the rookie in now. Maybe week 5. If not, I know week 3 might be a little bit more interesting if it is a Jaxson Dart first career start for you and the crew on NBC. But I don't know. I don't see it. Where's the spot?
Rich,
you know,
I think week 5 is the one to watch because they could be 0-4 going into that game. And by then there's enough evidence. There'll be enough of an outcry from the fans. We got to do something. Here comes a winnable game. Let's see what we can do. And then after that short week, you've got a little more time to get ready for the game at Denver. It really would be something if for the second straight year, Russell Wilson is on a team that's going to play Denver and in Denver, and Russell Wilson doesn't get to play in that game. Last year, he had the hamstring injury. It was early for the Steelers at Denver. This year, he could get the hook before it's time to go play the Broncos in Denver. But, yeah, they have a tough schedule this year. And I know every NFL team has an NFL schedule, but it just seems like everything is stacked against the Giants. There aren't a lot of winnable games. There's still a work in progress. And I just think the sooner they get to Jaxson Dart, the sooner he gets the reps, the sooner the game starts to slow down for him, the better equipped he'll be next year, assuming that the power structure is still in place and there isn't a new coach that wants someone other than Jaxson Dart. That's one of the ways dysfunction manifests itself with a football team. If you fire the coach and the GM after this season, the new guys inherit a guy they may not have drafted. I hope the Giants give this some time so we can see what Jaxson Dart's ceiling is with the guys who brought him in.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.